Hi, welcome my YouTube channel. I'm Juliana. In this video I want to talk about a subject what actually previous video it's in Romania. It's the same subject but it's in Romanian language. What is the difference between a relationship, toxic relationship, a soulmate relationship and twin flame relationship? First of all, I want to say three of them is a lesson. It's a lesson about how to love yourself and how to understand the love. And everything is about God. Nothing more than that. It's just a lesson. Every single relationship bring a lesson in our life. So, the toxic relationship, usually it's about meeting a person, usually it's a quite normal. This is the normal marriage, what you see every single day, everywhere, because sometimes this is the most usually relationship what you have. What's mean that? Usually you think love is to find a person like your father if you are a girl, and if you are a boy to find a person like your mom, the same vibration, the same habits, the same, they bring something from your mom, doesn't matter what, they bring something from mom. Usually God allowed most of the relationship to be toxic, depend which type of toxic. Because there are many type of toxicity in a relationship. Abusive, like physical abuse, manipulation, a lot of things. And yes, sometimes we can choose a manipulate person, victim mentality, because like that it was our parents. Mommy, can you stay in one place please? Just a second. Sorry. All the time when I start to record, my son is on top of everywhere here. If I stay near to him, he doesn't stay near to me. So usually yeah, we can attract the same mentality, victim mentality, abusive mentality, someone who manipulates us emotionally, physically, depend. We can attract the same type of like our parents, because this is actually mean a toxic relationship. We go with one person because they remind us of our father, our mother, our friends, it's repeating something. Why allowed God to repeat some sort of things in our life? Because sometimes our parents, our grandparents, our great-grandparents didn't understand the lesson. So every single, I don't know how many generations, someone, they need to wake up to understand what's mean true love and why we chase the same type of like our parents, and what we need to learn about that. You're gonna see in this type of relationship, sorry, just a second, because my son, it's something else. So I'm supposed to change the channel because all the time it's going, when I'm recording, it's the same commercial with something very bad on the television. So we think we find the perfect person, but God say you find the same type of your father or your mother. So you need to repeat. You're gonna see in your life, like, man, you're gonna love someone, it's gonna bring the best version of you, but God is not gonna allow you to be with that person, because you cannot repeat the same mistake like your parents. And usually in marriage, when you have children and everything, God wants you to repeat the same mistake, and basically you're gonna become your own mom if you are a girl, and your own um, mother-in-law, or if you are a boy or man, you're gonna become your own father or your father-in-law. It's kind of that. So if you in your relationship, in your parents, your family, your mother was doing everything and your father just going to work, come home doing absolutely nothing, there are many chances your husband is gonna do the same thing like your father or like your father-in-law. Why? Because sometimes we copy unconsciousness. Our unconsciousness is copying the same thing, and we feel it's normal. And you need to understand, like a woman, the man is testing us every single day to see how much they can push the button with us. And sometimes the woman, they can do that with men's. And I realize when you are a father, because the men bring the sex, like they decide what you're gonna have, a girl or a boy. And you're gonna see, if a man rely the woman to do everything, to be the boss, he's a father of a boy. If a man is kind of the person who go to do business, to make money, to look after the woman, they give a lot of present, they spoil her, this is a man who bring girls. So yeah, sometimes God allowed you to be with the same type of man like your father, or the same type of woman like your mother, because you need to repeat. And sometimes someone can wake up and they say, I don't want, because this is not love, it's just attachment about our parents. And we decide in our brain it's love. And this is a toxic relationship. A soulmate relationship. A soulmate relationship, usually it's happening when they don't bring nothing from your family. So your father is not like, no. The man is not like your father, and you are not like your mother. Something like, or like his mother. So it's totally different. And sometimes God brings soulmates in your life, because or they can help you to send you to the perfect match, or you can help them to send you to the perfect match. Sometimes they hold you in one place, because if they don't hold you, you're going with that person, that person, and that person. And sometimes a person, your soulmate, hold you in one place because someone need to find the perfect match. And in my case, I bring all my friends, everyone, to the real soulmate somehow. I don't know. My energy, all the time when I've been in my someone life, if they couldn't find a husband as a girl, as a woman, with me all the time near to me, they find a perfect match. The perfect match. And they get married, they have children. All my friends who been near to me. So I was the bridge. I was the bridge of God who was bringing the perfect match. Anyway, also, this is a soulmate. The soulmate bring the best version of you outside. Like they teach you how, man, if you couldn't trust yourself, you as a woman, you are very beautiful, but inside of you, you are very insecure. Oh, maybe I'm not so perfect. Your soulmate is gonna come to say, man, You are perfect. You are beautiful. You are like that. You are like that. You are handsome. So trust yourself. This is a soul mate relationship. They bring the best version of you outside to trust yourself, to don't have fear anymore. And when you're gonna find the perfect match, to trust in yourself. Because this is a soulmate relationship. Bring the best version of you outside. And a twin flame relationship, it's the person who help you to pay the karma. This is the worst one in my opportunity, but God think this is the blessed one. When I heard God told me, I don't think you understand how blessed you are because you find your twin flame. And I was crying, and this I don't feel it's a blessing. Actually, I feel I've been sent through the hell. And in the beginning, I didn't understood why I've been crying like that after my twin flame. Why I supposed to suffer. Why I was so obsessed with him. Why I was made. Man, I couldn't stop thinking about him. Like, if it was an hour or half an hour to don't think about them, it was wow. It was half an hour. I didn't think about him. Congratulations, Ileana. So, in time, God showed me in my dream and unconsciousness to say, that person when you was 11, 12, he was obsessed with you. Because of that, man, because he cried over you, he bring karma in your life. So, you're supposed to meet your twin flame to do the same thing for you. And ask God why. And say, basically, when you as a woman, you hurt without knowing, or you refuse a man or something like that, and that man is gonna cry because of you, the universe, the God, everyone, they will go to the twin flame, they will send another woman to do exactly what you have done to that boy, and that woman is gonna do to your twin flame. And because when your twin flame is gonna come in your life, he have that woman what he refused him or hurt him, your twin flame is gonna come to do the same thing what that woman did to you, is gonna do to you. Why? Because you do to that woman. God sent a woman to do to that man, to your twin flame, and your twin flame is coming to pay your back. If you did good thing in your life, like in my case, I help a lot of women to find the perfect match to have a child. I couldn't have children. When my twin flame come in my life, in somehow him energy helped me to become pregnant, to love myself, to trust myself, to start to look good, to invest time in me, to love myself. And basically, everything what I give to another people, my twin flame give it to me. If I hope you understand. So, I didn't become pregnant with my twin flame. I didn't touch my twin flame. But the energy is the way how my energy helped a lot of friends of mine to get married, to have children. My twin flame energy give that to me. And if my twin flame did something or sent something to someone, I'm supposed to repeat that to him. So that's why sometimes when you meet your twin flame and you become someone who you don't understand why I react like that, why I ask, because you're supposed to pay the karma to your twin flame. Twin flame is just help you to pay your karma. Is the way how you hurt people, you're gonna be hurt. You help people, you're gonna be helped. You love people, you're gonna be loved. You refuse people, you're gonna be refused. This is actually twin flame journey. Why? your twin flame is coming in your life. I heard a lot of theory. I heard a lot of things when I didn't know nothing about twin flame. I supposed to stay. I supposed to receive a lot of message to my dreams, to watch a lot of video about twin flame, about soulmate, about toxic relationship. I was so confused.com, and every single day I learn something else. Also, if you question yourself, can I survive and still love my toxic relationship? Oh yeah. Sometimes a toxic relationship if you start to heal and heal and heal, you're gonna understand in the beginning you need to repeat the same mistake like your parents or like your parents-in-law. And after you heal and you understand it's just a generation cursed, what they need to explore, the mistake of your parents or grandparents or in-law or something like that, and you're gonna work on yourself and you're gonna teach your partner, doesn't matter if you're a woman, you teach the person with who you are in the relationship. It's just a repeating of karma. Shall we become ourselves? Shall we start to have our journey, not our parents or our parents-in-law journey? And we're gonna work with ourselves. In that moment, sometimes the most toxic relationship can become the most beautiful relationship. Because sometimes in the toxic relationship can be love, true love. But because you are exhausted to repeat that mistake, you lose yourself. How you understand you are in a toxic relationship? Most of the time the woman, they don't, even the men, they don't look after them. They go in work, or the woman become fat, they don't look so good, they don't put too many dresses on. They repeat like they become a wife material, like in, you see, short hair. My mother-in-law have short hair. So we're gonna become our parents-in-law. You're gonna see mistake. The girls sometimes they get fat, or the men get fat because of the beer or alcohol, depend. Woman doesn't look themselves the same. Man, I don't have time to do my manicure. This is a toxic relationship. It's nothing bad. It's just you forget to tell to your partner or something like that, I need your help. But sometimes we say, no, if my mom or my mother-in-law was doing, I can do it. And God say, no, you are not your mother-in-law, you are not your mother, or you are not your father or father-in-law, so be yourself. This you're gonna learn after you wake up with God. That's why God is saying, doesn't matter which relationship you are, trust me, talk with me, fast, pray, needs a holy powder, put it on the fire and pray over your, cleanse the energy in the house, read the Bible and pray a lot, and become yourself. Because sometimes when you wake up, it's so good to don't talk with your mother, with your mother-in-law, with your parents, your problem. Because they will say, I did the same. You need to do like that. So you're gonna repeat the same mistake just because they teach you, it's normal to go through that things. And God say, no. That's why it's separate. That's why in the Bible it say, when you get married, leave behind your family, be with your spouse. Be with your spouse, with your husband, with your wife. Be together. Be yourself. Know your parents. Know. Yeah, some people from another religious, they will say, Oh, but in my religious, we living together, all of us. Yeah, I'm not judging you, but living together, sometimes you put together the, I don't know how to explain to don't sound I'm saying something bad or I'm judging. When you're living with your mother-in-law, with your father-in-law, with your brother, with your sister-in-law, with your sister brother-in-law, with your brother, I don't know. It's there mixing. You're gonna understand sometimes God is gonna allow the jealousy spirit, it's gonna be competition, it's gonna be like that, and that. And God is saying you need to move to be yourself with your spouse because it's the perfect type who you can become yourself. You're not gonna repeat the same mistake if you're gonna see your sister-in-law or your brother-in-law. It's behave in some sort of way. You're gonna do the same mistake. Oh, if my brother do like that, I will do the same. If my sister is doing like that, I'm gonna do the same. So you're gonna repeat the same mistakes. And God is saying, no, we don't want that. We don't want that. You want to be yourself. So this is the theory between toxic relationship, soulmate, and twin flame journey. Understand? All of them, they bring most of the thing, the same thing, lesson of God. Mommy, no. Okay. He tried to go on the chair, and it's not a safe chair. It's that one. He's rotating. It's rotating. I don't talk anymore. So what you need to learn, it's okay if you are in the toxic relationship. Become your mom, your mother-in-law, your father, your father-in-law. It's okay. Just learn how to love yourself. How to learn what is the difference. And sometimes the twin flame cannot be together because all the time they will bring karma until they don't heal properly. That's why they say, God, when you meet your twin flame, go to heal. If you're gonna heal yourself and heal others, in the end, your twin flame is gonna heal. And when you're gonna come together, you're not gonna repeat the same mistake like your parents, like your parents-in-law, like twin flame parents. So, yeah, because sometimes the twin flame can carry on a lot of things with them and they can destroy you. And twin flame is so deep spiritual connection. It's not gonna be just a heartbreak. Oh, my husband cheating on me, I'm gonna cry 5 years. No, with with twin flame, it's very deep, very deep. And I saw a lot of people suicide because of the twin flame journey, and they didn't understand the lesson, and they take very personally, and they kill themselves. So because with the twin flame they can come the devil, the darkness and lightness, God, and you're gonna see a lot of spirits, a lot of karma, a lot of voodoo things, a lot of things, and it's quite creepy, to be honest, in my opinion. And you don't want to explain that. And what I've been noticed also on a lot of twin flame journey, the people sharp the intuition, telepathy, mood, telepathy skills. They bring a lot of darkness and these things in the dreams. They start to have nightmares and a lot of things. So that's it. Be prepared to fast, to pray, and I was thinking I saw something. Anyway, be prepared to fast, to pray, and to go in the God way, because If you go with God, nothing's gonna happen. You're gonna understand every lesson. And how you want to say God, Allah, universe, God had actually 72 names. Google it if you don't understand, if you don't believe me. Google it, you're gonna see God had actually 72 names. That's why sometimes when you see 72 all over, God is say, in the beginning they told me the number of 72, it's 72 gods. But no, it's the same God, but different names. And I don't believe God is a religious, God is a life. God is everything what we eat, what we breathe, what we see, us, our skills, our everything. So, yeah. Take care. God bless you. See you in the next video. I start to do Romanian, English, Romanian, because I notice more Romanian people, they watching me. So I don't know which language to choose. I'll try to do the most important subject topic in both language. I don't have passion to put in one language and to subscribe under. On the moment, I don't know to do it. My brain doesn't stay because I had a small child and they require a lot of energy and time. Anyway, take care. God bless you and see you in the next video. Bye.